And we are live. We are live. We are live. Hey, you
We're
know,
live.
we're live. One of those part of the situation we didn't calculate for was joining the group. We are not in the same team.
Oh yeah. Welcome to
There's like
the
bowling league.
November 7th bowling league. We thought
Get
we
your
were
shoes on.
so prepared. Their shoes are on and we're ready to go. Ready for
Get your
that
bowling
invite.
shoes on.
Yeah.
Get your bowling shoes on.
Change out of your work boots and into those slick, smooth-soled bowling shoes, baby. We thought we had it all. We think we know how to do this, but every time we sit down to pull the trigger and start one of these things,
New situations emerge.
new situations emerge. Yeah.
I can't even.
Today.
I know what you're saying. It's humbling. It's humbling because
Right.
you're like, there's only so many things. This is my work computer too, so I do some worky in another user, so things can change on it. But dude, it is extraordinarily humbling to just be put in your place for hours on end. Okay, here
I
comes
sent
the.
you
here
an
comes-
invite. Oh, you sent me
Here we go.
one. Okay.
It just cleared up. Missed the last one, but there's that one. Okay, perfect. Love it. All right. All right.
Nice.
I don't know what this. I don't know why it's like this, but there's like a bunch of people online tonight, like a lot.
Where's the metric for that? How do you tell?
Well, I just have a friends list and just people I've played with over the years or whatever.
Yeah.
There's like 12 people in my friends group here, and it's usually like 3. What day is today? Today's Tuesday. Some kind of special event. I mean, they're gonna try to
November
blow up the
7th.
Middle East or something like that, but I don't think that's not today. It's like next week.
Yeah.
Say no.
Our
Oh,
American
call your congressman.
defense mechanisms en route.
Dude, if you're against the war, if you're against military spending on war, you can call your congresshuman and give them an earful. It is on my to-do list. I am not necessarily against any particular party in this conflict, and I do think people have the right to defend themselves, for sure. But I also think war is not the answer to many problems. The problems that you can solve
many
with actual war
problems.
is like very small. It's a very tiny number. And the issue is that our entire economy is rigged, along with our political system, to sell munitions and shit. And my goodness gracious, we all remember when that was brought to the public's attention. It was 1950 freaking 5, I think, when Eisenhower left office. I can't remember the exact date, but it was in the 50s. He says, hey, if you got a business to make bombs and your war is business, guess what? You're going to be finding war business everywhere. Business is booming.
Yeah,
And surprise,
this is
here
where
we
you
are,
want it.
7 years later, and that's exactly what's going down, like on the regular. It's like so many problems we have to address in America, and we can find billions of dollars for bombs.
Bombs. We have
Dude.
we have all of this ability
Pay
to
all
make
school
order.
bills.
We choose to make chaos.
It's absolutely a captured system. It is wired to the hilt. It is upon us as American citizens to rein in our own government. No one else is going to do it. It's got to be democratic action. It's got to be. So anyway, you can start with calling your congresshuman. There's
Congresshuman. Yeah, I was talking with my family today.
if you want to.
about my mom sent something from Twitter about some congressman
to-
from Ohio.
They're getting
So
ready
we
to
were
pay
talking
for the
about
whole
that.
war. They've got carriers and nuclear subs in theater, and they're getting ready to. I mean, they're just looking for their Gulf of Tonkin. They're just looking for the thing to, tip it off. But yeah, business is booming, baby. I think that's kind of obvious. Like we just like Ukraine and the way they handled that, and then now this one. It's just like, no, hey. What if the solution wasn't to just like blow everything up all the time? Like, I know that's easy to do. Is there a possible? Well, and not only that, but like they're abandoning. They're not using diplomacy. Somebody
Right,
somewhere is
well,
like let's push this button Let's not talk to these people.
Right. Well, and
'Cause we
they
stopped a ceasefire.
they're in control of all the signaling that everybody hears about it. So it's
Yeah, the
really a
media.
rigged game anyway.
Depends.
Yeah. Our opinion is controlled largely.
Depending on the media that you consume and
Yep,
the books that
depending
you
on
read.
the media that you consume.
And the education and the critical thinking skills that you deploy, because you can deploy some critical thinking skills and you can find some sources, and you don't have to, like, that's how I went through the first Iraq war and 9/11 and all that kind of stuff. I was listening to a very alternative news source called Democracy Now, and they were so angry. They were so angry that after like 2005 or 6, I had to unplug. Because it was no, it was 5 or 6. No, it was like 2003 or 4. It was literally just listening to the other side, outside of the American media, the war machine, and just the sounds it makes in the world, which is the sounds of villages burning and children crying and bombs not being able to feed their kids. It's the worst sound in the world, and it's like
I stumbled on a Twitter account a couple Saturday night.
Yeah,
it was. Very not good, but it only popped up on my Twitter because so many people were protesting all the deaths in Palestine from the recent Israeli attacks where they were like blowing up hospitals and stuff like that. Not blowing up hospitals, they blew up some ambulances. Evidently they said they were being used, but
there are these things called UN peacekeepers, and whenever there's a conflict like this, the United Nations deploys humans who will help people. They're not combatants, they're non-combatants, but it helps to kind of take the human cost of it down. More of those people, peacekeepers, have died in like a week than have died like since they started keeping track of it in like the 90s or something like that.
Really?
Yeah, in like a week. And it's like this insanely short period of time. And there's over 45 UN facilities that have blown up, I believe was the number I heard. Like, hi, this is where the peacekeepers park their cars. Ba-boom. Hi, this is where we park the rice so nobody dies of dumb things like starvation. Yeah, and you've got a UN human there that's like, hey, is this okay this baby eats rice? Like, yeah, that's fine. This is not an enemy combatant or whatever. And so, anyway, they lost like 40 some odd facilities and more peacekeepers than they ever have than they lost since like they keep in any conflict since they have been keeping track of it.
Crazy.
Yeah. Which
I didn't realize that about the. I didn't pick up that about the peacekeepers, but tons of civilian casualties over the weekend. Thousands.
It's war, so it's all underreported and. It's like dirty. It's all just dirty. It's all dirty propaganda. Like, you'll see the documentary in 10 years, you'll be like, those fuckers.
Yeah, it's a documentary in 10 years.
5 years. 3 years. 3 years at the speed of
Faster and faster at this point, yeah.
Faster and faster, yeah. But you need a time machine to actually tell what's going on. You got to go in the future, watch the documentary, and you got to come back and tell us what's going on. Because it is almost impossible to squirrel real data out of these conflicts or anything.
Well, you have to be what you have to do is you have to watch them as they're happening live. Yeah, you have to actually consume the media as it's going down, because as they can't control it when it's live usually. All of the people reporting and how wide it gets pushed out. But they can control its propagation over the following days.
And then remove it after the fact.
Yeah, so like during the riots, the COVID when was it? Yeah, during the BLM riots when Kyle Rittenhouse killed those 2 pedophiles.
Totally. Pedophiles. Super criminals.
Literally, the 19-year-old baby boy killed 2 pedophiles.
Dude, that event made me want to be a gun owner, because I was watching a kid not assassinate a whole crowd of people. Like, he showed such control to not murder all
I can
the
do
people
that.
who were. Yeah.
I'm responsible enough to have that weapon. Yeah.
Yeah. He didn't fire into a crowd. These guys were like definitely trying to kill him. He killed them. Fair is fair. I don't know what we're talking about.
Yeah, but how the media portrayed him and in the following days, he was just guilty straight up.
Dirty pool. They just wanted a story.
Yeah.
Well, and Biden called him a white supremacist, and he took him to court. Rittenhouse took him to court. He's still in court with that. He's like, I'm not a white supremacist. You can't just say that about someone. President of the United States, or whatever place he was in 2020. It was like, anyway, yeah, he took him to court over libel for that, defamation.
Nice. It's good.
Well, it's also like you just can't throw that. It's dirty pool all over the place, and anybody online who just jumps on the bandwagon is part of the problem. Think before you speak. I don't know if anyone ever told you that, but you should definitely follow that, and that's good for you because then people will respect what you say more, not just be like,
people
look,
listen
there's another
to you.
Human sheeple. Yeah.
People listen to you.
You'll have some value to what your voice brings to the party, not be a liability. I mean, and that's the thing. Humans panic, and fear spreads through a group, and that means that no one's making good choices, and the good guys are not going to win in this scenario. If you by the good guys you mean the innocent and the people who have honor and the people who are in the right. Whenever you have the court of public opinion, everybody loses. One person can raise their voice and defame someone, and there's no evidence, there's no due process, there's no nothing, and that is not how you conduct a civil society. That's called it's a mob.
It's not how you don't conduct. You can't conduct.
Yeah. Those are the conditions you have to defeat to have a society.
Yeah, if you can't. This is what they. I heard in last week sometime. If you can't, if you don't have free speech, if you can't say what you want,
you can't.
And someone comes and hits you over the head because of something you said, you're not free. You're a slave. You don't get to your opinion. You can't have an opinion. So if we don't have free speech, we're already man. We have to work really hard to survive out here, and it's not easy, and there's a lot of chaos in the world, and it's scary to live, because they're the world just looks scary. If you can't talk about that scariness, and if you can't question things
you're living in a media police state.
Yeah. If you can't ask simple questions like, show me some evidence.
Well, that's how democracy
I would like
works.
to see what you mean.
You have to have an informed public, and
I'd like to be able to ask simple questions to you at any time, or somebody who's going to represent your opinion.
Yeah, to be able to have a democracy, it's for the people by the people. It's right there in the Constitution. That's the playbook we're actually supposed to be following here. That's what our courts are based on. That's how this should work. If you can't speak and say what you think and get some feedback and have a conversation with people, you can't determine what's true. And that is exactly the point of all this nonsense. If you can't determine what's true, then people can take advantage of that system, start whatever war they want, drop whatever bomb they want, hide whatever evidence they want, lie whenever they want, embezzle whenever they want, rip us off whenever they want. These are criminals. This is criminal activity. This is not honest. This is not put your hand on the Bible and it's gonna be good. We're gonna tell the truth. I want James Clapper in jail. James Clapper was the guy who ran the NSA, and he went to Congress, and he stood before Congress and said, the NSA does not wittingly collect any intelligence on American citizens. Edward Snowden proved him wrong, and that he was lying. And where's the consequences? Where's the repeal of the Patriot Act? They're running on laws from the fucking terrorist attack 20 years ago. There's been
not
new
voting
shit,
for a president that isn't gonna pardon Julian Assange.
Well, and you're supposed to go to the Congress to fucking get to ask Congress if you can go to war, and they've been running on the same mandate since 9/11, which they used to attack Iraq, which had nothing to do with 9/11. Proven, absolutely proven. like that's like, where's the accountability on that shit? Like you kill millions of people? What the fuck?
Right.
Where's karma's real, dude? That's a bill that's gonna get paid. Like we're just walking around like that. We don't have to have some reconciliation. We'll have to have some justice for that. What the fuck? It's the same goddamn people.
Right. When you kill people, they're generationally come back stronger. It's called martyrdom.
Well, exactly.
Their infamy lives on, and they empower everyone else
shit.
around them to come after you eventually.
Eye for an eye makes the whole world blind, and they're just like, let's go. Use that playbook. Dude,
there's painful.
Well, and here's the thing. You're supposed to have diplomacy, and you're supposed to have all the stuff that we've set up to help when conflict breaks out. They're interrupting. Like the United States stopped a resolution for a ceasefire at the UN. Like stopped it. Like we don't want a ceasefire. And it's like, whoa. Who elects the guy that goes to the UN or the gal who goes to the UN? I'm guessing a politician. We're going to vote on that person. Let's see some accountability. Who's pro this? Let's go.
Yeah, I want to see a poll on all of your state-controlled social media platforms to all your users. And I want to should we go to war, should we not? Just simple. You don't even have to take it into official consideration. Just do it. You know?
No rigged polls.
Show everyone else.
You could have an app on every voter's phone that was cryptographically encrypted, sealed, signed, sealed, delivered, where people could weigh in on this shit. And by the way, is it not the government's responsibility to make sure the public is engaged with their democracy? Yes. And they don't do that shit, and they don't do it because they're like, we don't need more cooks in the kitchen.
Is that written
we
down
don't need more
somewhere?
people participating.
For sure. I mean, that's obviously the sentiment. But no. Is there any thought, opinion around this engagement? How you engage? How is the government responsible to do that? In what capacity? Who's framed?
Well,
what's
it's supposed to raise
where's
citizens.
their policy on that?
It's supposed to raise citizens, and that's supposed to be through the education system.
Okay,
and the purpose of the educational system is to have you participate in society. How many people leave the educational system knowing how to balance their checkbook, how to maintain a job, how to vote in an election, how to rein their democracy in, how to think critically about world events so you can elect the leader that's going to be. That's what the educational system is supposed to do. And surprise, it's not doing it. Who benefits from that? The people who want to roll over the society, do whatever they want whenever they want to, and have you pay for it. That's what. It's entitled bullshit, and it's un-American.
Cattle in the pen.
Yeah, the wealthy elite built this country in the 1700s. They had a plan to help everybody do it, and of course, they had to, the racial stuff and all of that. It wasn't. They had to get it warmed up, right? But eventually, women got the vote. All people of all races got the vote. It got warmed up, but. This is the opposite of that. This is this is
degrading civilization. Yeah.
Yeah. Rent seeking is I just want you to pay to breathe. God gave you air, but I want you to pay me for that air. So that I don't have to do shit, and you can just keep breathing. You need to breathe. I'm gonna, it's rent seeking. It's we've already determined that we're in charge, and we deserve to be in charge. That's not democracy.
Well, but it's rent seeking in purely capitalistic incentives, where you're okay, so what if maybe it would be okay to rent seek a little bit if you rent sought until you got to a certain level, which just sounds a little communist, but you rent seek until you got to a certain level. And then you stop trying. You say, "Oh, I have had enough. I've had enough. I don't need to buy 5 houses and have a massive stack of money that then becomes a burden to deal with." And are you even? And you don't even have the capacity to use it to its. I don't know.
Are you familiar with the value? Are you familiar with the concept of the value-added tax from Europe?
Value-added tax.
VAT,
No.
value-added tax? A value-added tax is a tax that happens anytime value changes hands. So anytime there's an exchange of value, there's a tax, and it's a VAT. And it isn't like our weird tax code that's like, you know, 10,000 pages long, and oh, look, it's macaroons. You can't tax macaroons like this, and oh, this, you know, it's just all this jazz, right? It's like just every loophole in the world. What it means is that if you've got a bunch of wealthy people who want to buy a bunch of boats and shit, let them, because you're still making taxes on it. It's not a problem. The problem with that, with all of that, comes in when everybody can avoid it, and it's shell companies. You know, Delaware, which is where Biden is from, creates all those fucking shell companies, and it's worse than like third world embezzlement, and that's just like Delaware companies, like the way they can hide money and layer that shit and just roll it all up and make it disappear. That's all tax avoidance. And if you can do that, then you can scam the system out. But if you had to actually pay the right value-added tax for all of those encounters, it's not going to be a problem for your society because, you know, incentives. Like, why do you tax something you don't want to have happen? And so, but if you can get around the taxes, then the shit you don't want to have happen happens.
Yeah, and this tax system is like largely, like
Corrupt
America's, but America's. We used this like selective tax.
The people who make a lot of money aren't paying the taxes.
Yeah.
People
who make a lot of money live off of off of the leveraging their money that they have and use debt and
wow, that's a good grenade.
Never make any money.
Well, we should okay.
Roll everything up.
It's rent seeking. You're playing in our society, but you're not paying the bill. You know, and it's like the system has been corrupted to allow this rancid behavior. Have you ever seen The Laundromat that's on Netflix?
I don't know. I don't think so.
It's about It's about the Panama Papers and what was learned in the Panama Papers when it was disclosed. All of these politicians and all of these criminals and just like a whole bunch of people who were embezzling money through Panama shell companies, and it doesn't hold a candle to the shit that we allow in the United States. But it's a really good documentary because it talks about the nature of money and the nature of stored value, and then it tells a couple of good stories that illustrate the actual human cost of that corruption. People are like, oh, it's just a shell company, it doesn't hurt anybody. No. You should go watch The Laundromat, and that is a very practical example. A story, so it's not real, it's a story, but it's like based on it's based on Panama Papers, so it's based on true events. When they dramatize it, I should say. Anyway, it basically shows how those financial games corrupt the fuck out of stuff, and how it causes real death and real harm. And listen, we have the most successful country in the history of the world. It's an economic super engine, and we can't pay to educate our people. We can't pay for health care. We can't figure out our shit so that our young people can buy a house. We're gonna let BlackRock own all the houses and everybody's a renter. This is where we're going. This is the direction we're going in. It's like rent seeking. No, that's not what we're gonna do. That's definite slavery.
Nah.
And if you had a real political system, it would definitely reboot it. Hola, Dale. Oh, Dale. Jesus, Dale's in here. Hold on a sec. Dale wants to jump in this conversation.
Heard me.
Hey, Dale, what's shaking, Bacon? Sorry, buddy. We didn't see you come in.
You know, I came on here because I wanted to watch you save the universe, and I listened to you guys saving the universe.
Yeah, we're saving
the U.S.
Oh yeah, in the U.S. No kidding, right? Hey man, tell us about the political system down there. You're dealing with a different level of corruption down there in Chile, right? But it's also a different level of chill humans.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's just a different kind of corruption. I mean, for the most part, they do the same things as they do in the U.S. with.
Yes. Well, we should be setting an example to the world,
legally,
not of corruption.
Legally corrupting.
Yeah, exactly. We have legal political corruption in the United States, so we should clean that up. Sorry, we got on some rant,
if I wanted to, I could I suppose I probably could bribe a cop down here if I wanted to.
That's just how you do it down there. It's like that's how you roll. I mean, I don't want to say that so enthusiastically that your society doesn't have an enforcement branch, but yeah, no, I mean, but how would you possibly rein that stuff in? Well, when you got America messing around in the entire world and tilting the scales in the favor of not so awesome humans, guess what happens? It trickles downhill.
The not so awesome and richest humans
corruption.
Who are, well, it's like unfathomable amounts of you have unfathomable amounts of money. What's the point anymore?
Well, power.
What I was going to get at is the reason why it happens is because it's the people who are willing to do the thing that you're not willing to do.
Yeah.
And they will always win because they will destroy you first because they're willing to and you're not.
Yeah. It's like they're in some kind of crazy war and you're not even armed.
You're not even paying attention. That's true. Yep.
You don't even want to be in the war.
Well, you're not. Yeah, because they're like corrupt. Well, so society should have an air filter, and the air filter should filter out the greed and the other rando shit, so that we can promote the higher values in humanity. You know how the ancient Greeks did this? Everybody who held public office, everybody who was allowed to make art or write shit down, all of their poets, everybody, all the cool cats, anybody who was participating in the society had been initiated into the society through the Eleusinian Mysteries. And the Eleusinian Mysteries were so secret that to talk about them was death. So the history of them was not written down well. But they were basically, they think they were and this is Brian Murarescu's, they think it was an ergotized beer. So it was like acid beer, like it was a little LSD beer situation. And the people who went to the Eleusinian Mysteries, which was a 13-day festival, with the final night or two being this, let's go underground and take this cool. It wasn't the beer. It wasn't ergotized beer. It was a wine, the Kikion. They had a name for it. But everybody would trip, and they would see God for themselves as the center, creation, heart of everything, and they would realize their basic humanity. And it was considered by really important and smart Romans to be the actual greatest thing that Greece had produced. And that's all recorded. The greatest thing that Greece produced, above democracy, above theater, above the university, which was all taken from the Egyptians, the greatest thing they produced was this mystery religion that didn't have a name and it was illegal to talk about it. And so that's how they weeded out the greed and the nonsense. They made sure that if you were going to hold any kind of
what
office,
happened with that?
Okay, so the Eleusinian mystery was practiced in Greece, and and then it spread to Greek-speaking parts of the world after Rome rose and Greece fell. And the Dionysian cults of Rome were based on the same formulas. What they called it had a name. It's called pharmakon. The pharmakon was the name for wine plus herbs that created different states of consciousness. And if you were a lady back then, because it was all ladies who had this knowledge, and you could whip up the wine, you could make up a wine that had acid in it, or you could make up a wine that would put someone to sleep, or there would be a healing potion or a love potion. It was really advanced bio technology, and especially the God revealing stuff. And they used it. So anyway, the whole point with the reason I'm saying all this is that the place we get democracy from, all those people, they were tripping in an underground cave with their fellow humans, and that was a rite of passage that they went through as a society. And we don't have one of those, and look at what's gone on. We've got nuts levels of greed and craziness and just bad policies and corruption and no end in sight. If you ran these fuckers through an actual psychedelic ritual as a society, that would change a lot of shit, because you wouldn't have this childish bullshit, this selfish nonsense running your society. You'd have adults running your society.
Adults who had maybe. But people who had I imagine you can anyway, never mind.
Good.
Maybe you're I think you're more aware of your own weaknesses with psychedelics, and that's
self-introspection.
a good thing. Yeah, And
you can see that greed is like
to be mean to other. Yeah, well, the real cost of hate. Who really loses when you hate other people and you do that? You do because you don't get to be happy.
That's right.
And
you're an unhappy soul. You're
so if you want to not, you're just kind of tricking yourself into thinking that more money will make you happier or something, or now that you have money, you just have to hoard it. Just greed. But
well, it's that the greed thing and all of that hoarding and stuff. It comes from
weird in here.
It comes from having the wounds, being wounded around money. You know, growing up super poor or some shit, and not healing.
I'm gonna have to say that I think.
Yeah, man.
I like the Gnostic perspective on things, and that is that this universe was created as a prison and a punishment, and that our objective should be to reach toward God using Christ.
Yeah.
To pull ourselves out of the prison.
Yeah, man.
Love that. Invoke that divine spark in ourselves.
Preach, brother. I love that. I think that's what the Kekion and the Eleusinia Mysteries revealed in people. It showed them the spark, and it fanned it, and it brought them into a society where everybody accepted that they could see it too, and now they're in the club where they know the secret, and the secret is that it's all inside you. Like it's you're.
Well, maybe the trick here.
Yeah.
Maybe the trick here is to make a lot of acid.
Yeah, a lot of people had this thought. Well. You know, a lot of people had that thought, like, and there was a lot of psychedelic religions in the 60s that were just like, yeah, enough more people just have to do it. But it's got to be choice, but yeah, man, like,
they're not giving us a choice.
Oh God, you're hilarious.
I mean, they're outright stealing our money. Let's
hilarious.
Give them a choice.
but I think you have to.
And since it's not,
this is why I like. This
it's
is why I like
permanently damaging.
Yeah.
And I don't have to kill them.
Well, let's think about Greece for a second. Greece required all of its adult citizens to be initiated, and that you weren't even considered a full human until you'd gone through the ritual, until you'd gone through the rite of passage. A rite of passage that forced an ego death would be an equivalent. Like it requires an ego death, which means that you're at least operating from a point where you know you're gonna die, and when you die, you've got a little bit of grace. Like they. Okay, so once you went through the mysteries of all of these groups, but the Eleusidian for sure, the reason why this book is called the Immortality Key is because it's the knowledge of what happens after death. And the knowledge of what happens after death is it's a lot like right now, and you're just in a different form, but you're as conscious as you are right now. Like you're just like when you dream. You're not technically alive, you're not technically in your earth body, but you're conscious. And you can wake up in a dream, and you can actually be like, "Dude, I'm totally here. This is crazy," and that happens. Anyway, that's what the dying before you die and the if you know what comes after death because you've seen it and you're not afraid of it, you have the potential to distribute wisdom to other people, not fear and not disease and not death. And so, hey, how about this, dude? How about if your policies create death or sickness? Fuck you, you're out. How about just that? Just out. The math. Can't, you know. like if your shit causes crime, you're done.
Yeah.
Just that way.
Crime sparks out while you're here. Yeah.
I keep it 99 and then I round it the fuck up.
Dude, listen, quick break. Here we go. Oh wait, I'm pressing the wrong buttons on the wrong machine. Here's the right machine. Wake of the gods.
Kano.
Woo! Yeah.
Keep it
I
99.
just want to go on the record.
And keep it 99 and round it the fuck up.
I'm just going on. I think if our politicians were required to experience ego death before they served in office, we'd all be better off.
I vote
Ditto
for
for cops. Ditto for judges. Ditto for every member of society. Jesus, the Greeks knew this shit.
Ta-da! Rite of passage.
Real rite of passage. Imagine that. They initiated citizens into their fold. They welcomed them into the community of humans with an actual psychedelic ritualized experience where they experienced oneness and transcendence with their fellow man and were sworn to secrecy to not share it outside of that. Anyway, a lot of the rise of Christianity in the beginning was based on the Dionysian angles. And there's a lot of cool stuff apparently from John. The book of John lifts the language of Euripides. Euripides was a Greek dramatist who wrote all tragedies and comedies. And one of them that he wrote was about Dionysus and about that whole thing. And when John wrote his Bible, like 60 years after Jesus died or some shit, 70 years I think it came out after Jesus died, John's gospel is considered the gospel of love, this like transcendent gospel. Oh, we lost Dale. I bet he comes back. Hey Dale, if you're out there in these streets,
Dale.
would love.
Yes.
Anyway, the what was I saying? John, the gospel of John. So
Gospel of love.
The gospel of love. Euripides writes about these Dionysian cults, which are.
Want to go back and get B?
I'm on A, yo. You're right.
Oh,
We
okay.
could go get B. We could go get B.
No,
I'm
let's
just.
get B. Stay on A.
Go. I think we own this. I think we're stacked here. Anyway, there was lots of phrases that were used in Euripides' play that were lifted directly by John, the Gospel of John, and included. And Brian Murarescu goes over the original Greek and shows that that's 100% happening. And so really what it was like, what is it? It's in Corinthians where Paul goes, hey, you losers, if you're making up the communion, make it up right. Because if you do the wrong communion, or if you do the communion wrong, you're killing people. And it's like, wait, what? There was a communion they were taking that was killing people, and that's this pharmacon. It's this drugged wine, and you could overdo it, and if you overdid it, you could die. And because of all the other stuff they put in it, like henbane and all this other some toxic stuff in high doses. In low doses, psychedelic. In high doses, toxic. So they got this drugged wine, and they're trying to convert these Greek-speaking groups of ladies in the place where John's hanging out, which is in Ephesus, I believe. Can't remember the name of the town. And anyway, the book of John.
An island.
Yeah. Ephesus. Where's the place where Mother Mary landed after the crucifixion? Was that Ephesus? I think it was Ephesus. I think that's where John hung out too. Anyway, apparently, the early Christian church, before it was the Catholic Church in the 300s. What was it? 324. Council of Nicaea. Getting all my dates wrong. But it was house churches. Christianity mostly grew up over the kitchen table for like its first 300 years, and as it grew up on the kitchen table, there were lots of ladies involved. And in the Greek tradition, the Greek Dionysian tradition, Dionysus, or did I say Roman? I meant Greek. Maybe I got that wrong. No. It was the Dionysus was the Roman tradition. Dude, I gotta make this point, and here's the point. It's identical. There's so many passages from the Dionysian cult language thing that wind up in John, which basically is a huge point that Brian Murarescu makes about how early Christianity embraced altered states of consciousness through a drugged wine. That was normal. And the spread of Christianity is probably catapulted by its embrace of Jesus as the true vine, which is like, and what does this mean? This is exactly how I came to Christianity, for real. Like I grew up Catholic, but it was like those people didn't know what they were doing. It was not super important what they were talking about because they were all ill and kind of crazy and not very happy. So they weren't to be emulated. You know what I mean? Like it was never like it was never like, oh my God, you're fucking killing it. What are you doing? Well, you're crushing it, right?
Yeah.
So anyway, I was such a punk. I rebelled against the Catholic Church, and I did a bunch of like hooligan stuff. I made some stink bombs, and I put them in high mass, and I didn't mean to do. I messed up a bunch of third graders' ceremony. I didn't mean to do that. That was a mistake. I wasn't trying to jack with the third graders. I was trying to jack with the church, though. All these authority figures. Anyway, they locked me in a little room under the stairs, under the Christusy, the what do you call it? The not temple, chapel. Anyway, they locked me under the stairs for about a month and a half when I was in the 8th grade. Yeah, man. And I would leave at the end of the day, but I would come to school. They would put me in this little room, and they locked me in there, and I couldn't, they'd treat me like a little prisoner. And later, I read about Saint John, and that's how Saint John came into sainthood. Was his brothers locked him under some stairs under the temple, and he came out glowing with light, and they were like, God dang it, this sucks. Like he's supposed to be suffering, and he's like, this is the best thing ever. And when you talk about
it was the best thing ever?
No, I did not. I did not think I was not like Saint John of the Cross who got enlightened by being locked in a little closet. Yeah. They did try, but anyway, I thought it was ironic that they didn't know that I was like. I did learn some things in that little closet, though. I learned that adults actually don't know what they're talking about a lot of the time. Like these adults, I was like, dude, if you're locking me in this closet, it just proves to me you don't understand what's going on here.
Yeah.
Like I don't need to be locked in a closet. Like I can tell you what danger I am. I'm not closet lockup dangerous. What the fuck, yo? But anyway, I was just a kid.
Just a kid, yep.
Just
doing
a kid, man.
Stuff.
Oh, there's leaves out here. There's like new leaf animation. It's kind of cool. Never seen that before. Okay, so anyway,
leaves.
I was no super huge fan of this, although I still did love many aspects of my experience of being a young Catholic. But the real way I became a Christian, was I took some acid when I was 16. I saw that everything is us. There's just one of us here. It's all connected. It's all infinite. It's there's no end. No one person is better than another person. It's all, we're the same as the grass and the trees and the birds and the mountains and the water and the forces of nature. It's just one. It's one continuous consciousness experience here. And I saw that it was all based on love, and I was drawn into it. And I saw it, not in an abstract way. Like, I saw it from the inside out. I was looking out from everything, and I recognized myself, and I go, I am that. And it was pure love, and it was this massive healing. Years later, I started thinking of that as God, because that's the word you use for it. That's the actual correct word for that. But no one had ever talked about. No one in church had been like, yo, you're going to need to pay attention to this because it's super important. If they were teaching that is muy importante, like super muy importante. And so very much worthy of study, very much worthy of understanding and all this kind of stuff. Okay, so I have that experience, and it's a calling. I see it, and I see it very briefly. And I was like, wait, what was that? What the heck was that? And that put me on a quest. And on that quest, that is where I met Jesus. and started to and really love, experience transformation and love through the grace of Christ, through Jesus Christ, through prayer, through being close to him, through loving, through forgiving, through all that good stuff. And it was experiential. And so in a lot of ways, my little path like that is like those Greeks in the book of John. It's like, yo, they might have been on some spiked wine. That doesn't mean that, Jesus isn't real. That doesn't mean that love isn't real. that just might mean that you're more sensitive to it. Like that that you're more open to the reality of it, rather than just the trust. I'm gonna trust someone told me it was real once, so it's cool.
Right. That's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The experience is what is trying to be. That's what tradition tries to recreate. Tradition is an experience of these stories together in religious tradition. Is the shared experience of these stories and some sort of respect for the stories and the family and the people who've gone before you to keep whatever you believe in there.
Yeah, man, 100%. It costs people a lot of energy and time to preserve the wisdom in some way. You know, the truth. You know, it's like we've got science now and we've got written languages, but before we had that, it was stories.
Yeah.
Also,
before you could write things down, you had to do everything in stories.
There's a certain. The truth of human experience can't be preserved in mathematics. Like it can't be like proven on a piece of paper. Like the truth of the human heart. That shit. You gotta be a human to learn that.
Seems like
Dude, the future might be insanely bright that we're having this conversation over casual interstellar violence on this video game right now. The world might be okay, just because we're able to say this.
Yeah. I mean, it's okay.
There's hope.
For sure, hope. Right now, there's lots of hope. It's like we're like living on the cusp of human civilization. In a lot of ways, it's being eroded from the top down. Sucking off all of the reserved energy of all of these people's, all of our grandparents and their grandparents, and then borrowing it from our kids at this point. It's really fucking crazy. But as far as like technologically and like and socially, we're further than we've ever been. Like so many people don't even have jobs, dude.
A third. We're at a 63% employment rate in America. There's about a third of people who are unemployed.
So they don't have to work.
Salvador. That's El Salvador. El Salvador has that same percentage. That's failing, yo. That's failing as a society.
It is because work is valuable. Not only to other people, but to the person doing the work.
Absolutely.
But there's plenty of money out there of value out there floating around for people to live on, to the point where that many people can just not have to work but still be surviving nominally well.
I was wondering if we made a law that says that, like, if you sell somebody something, like a product, the product has to like last for a certain amount of time, and it has to be like repairable, and it can't be just like plastic crap. So like you buy a cutting board, and that you can give that to your grandkids.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
You buy like you buy a lamp, and it'll be a museum in 300 years because it's like pretty much the same.
Yeah, like I've thought about that.
Non-disposable society.
Yeah, you gotta think about things in terms of the tortoise, not the hare. You don't want to just fuck all the time and keep dying as fast as possible because you just can generate again. No, you're tortoising that shit because it's cooler. I don't know. It'll last longer. Do the 100 years. Like have I'm gonna get a tortoise, I think, because then you could. Nice. That's like a pet you could give to. That's a pet that outlives you. Wow. That's like you can like stick your fucking family with that cool ass pet for like a generation after you're dead.
And if they get sick of it, it's like turtle soup in a minute. I mean, it breaks the tradition.
You could do that. They could do that, but
they live like 450 years.
No, it's cool, and they're not that hard to take care of. Like, come on.
That's cool. I love that.
And it's like cool because
giant tortoises once.
You swam with giant tortoises? Where?
Yeah, I was living on the island of Kauai, and I went out into this bay, and there was these giant, or I was on the shore, and there were these giant tortoises, like the ones that are like 400 years old. They're enormous, and they were swimming out into the ocean. I jumped in and I swam with them.
Oh.
They were pretty chill about it. They didn't really give a shit.
That's cool. So big turtles, though.
Giganticos turtles.
That's so cool.
Oh, okay. So anyway, I love your turtle idea.
Some turtles.
But yeah, that's like a. I like where you're going with that, because that's a very durable pet. That's a very lengthy. The amount of stuff.
It's long commitment to take care of something for that long. It means something to. There's meaning in taking care of things for a long time.
When I buy
having a long experience with stuff.
Like I don't want a screwdriver that's gonna last like 6 months. I want a screwdriver that's gonna last like 60 years. You know?
Yeah.
Like when I'm like I don't want the jankified screwdriver. I want the real deal, not going anywhere, trusted in a storm screwdriver. You know? Like
right.
Non-disposable. Like if you lost it somewhere, you'd go back and pick it up.
I killed myself. Yeah, you go back and pick it up.
Yeah, you wouldn't be like, I can buy another one, no big deal. You'd be like, no, that's the screwdriver.
Yeah, that's the screwdriver. But that's the thing. We don't even teach people that. People don't think like that anymore. Literally,
it's wealthy. It's a wealthy way to think.
It is a wealthy way to. It's so wealthy and it's so like.
Because that screwdriver is fucking valuable.
Yeah. And
like it's
gonna
not trash
last for a long time. You don't need to just make another one and pay to get rid of that one.
We don't need 10 billion of them. We just need a few.
Yeah, you need one for everybody.
That's 8 billion. That's less than 10. You know, it's like we're just jacking up my business model. Maybe your business model is based on some bullshit. Like
yeah, dude, you don't need to make screwdriver. You don't need to make 2 billion screwdrivers a year. You just need to make 8 billion one time.
Janky disposable society. Get out of here with that shit.
Every 60 years.
What? The turning of the wheel.
Match
or whatever
demand. Yeah. Well, how do you plan generational demand? That's what they're trying to do.
You give up and look for God. Stop worrying about janking up humans. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I know, but that's what they're trying to do.
Well, they're lost.
Like the Bill Gates of the world are like.
Yeah, charging you for that Office subscription.
Yeah. Thanks,
hey man,
buddy.
people are so bad at learning software that now everybody has to use Word because nobody wants to learn the new one, the open source one. You know, does exactly the same thing.
Yep.
But I like this interface, so my company has to buy a license for me.
So silly, especially with how
deep
far
silliness. Education.
Yeah,
solves
how
that
far
problem.
technology has gone. Like we don't need to have monopolies over user interface. Go fuck yourself.
Well, and like, but yeah. It's well, and then it becomes actual.
But literally,
fascism,
that's
which is like the entwinement of government and industry. So they like legislate that shit, or they don't rein them in, or they let them be monopolies as long as they leave their back doors in them and they can, blow up the Natanz nuclear enrichment facility in Iran. Everyone's like, "Oh, war with Iran." It's like, dude, I'm pretty sure the CIA and the Mossad blew up the Natanz nuclear enrichment facility in like 2012. There's a really good documentary about it from Participant Media. I forget what it's called, but like that's a cyber war. You're blowing up nuclear facilities in other people's countries by software. How did they do it? Through known errors in the Windows operating system. Why doesn't Microsoft patch those? Well, you can't blow up nuclear enrichment facilities using Microsoft if you patch the holes. That's why. So because there's a cyber war, and because our government or some part of it has decided that's what's important, there are these huge security flaws and things like that. Google doesn't play that. Google has the Google Chrome browser. They've probably been infiltrated by now, you'd guess. I want to see some Twitter files for Google if I'm gonna keep trusting that company much longer.
Yeah. Yeah, I've heard. Yeah, Google, YouTube, and Facebook are. I've heard them being thrown under the bus a lot recently. Google.
Well, they haven't. They haven't
along with
like
Facebook.
Twitter. Yeah.
Yeah.
Twitter cleaned up its act. It stopped censoring people.
It's the YouTube censorship stuff that is
it's
still
nasty.
It's still
so
there.
Powerful. Well, and the thing we learned from the Twitter files is that the FBI, a whole bunch of deep state 3-letter operations, there was such a revolving door that when somebody came over from like the FBI to Twitter, and the Twitter didn't know about this, what they like, oh, you know, the way that you did your parking permit at this federal building is how you do it here. You know, they had like a transitional document because they were infiltrating, meaning legally getting jobs at that place and then doing favors for their previous employer. That's what was going on with the Twitter files. And that shit's happening with all of those companies.
Wait, say that again?
Okay, there were so many FBI people that were coming from the FBI to work at Twitter that when a new person showed up that also was coming from the FBI to Twitter, they'd be like, hey, you don't have to train. I mean, they were like, in the FBI we did it like this, in Twitter we do it like that, in the FBI we did it like this, in Twitter we do it like that. And they had written documents of multiple pages because it was such a common occurrence for people to come over from the FBI and still keep those channels open to the federal government. That was Twitter. That was Twitter files. And so, I mean, that's happening at all of those places. But have they cleaned it up? Do they know it? It's like, no. Those are embedded government agents. U.S. government agents. So surprise, it sucks.
Straight up.
Government we don't trust the government to make art or write good poetry. Why would we trust them to run a social media platform? That's not their job. Your job is to make the streets good and make healthcare happen. Idiots. We don't need you controlling. Well, they do need to control the social media because if they don't, the truth actually gets out. Yeah.
They should. It needs to.
And the truth sucks for them.
It needs to be regulated, but it does. You don't need to be embedded inside
not
it
for
to
language,
regulate
not for
it.
speech. It doesn't need to be language, but for growth, for marketing lock-in. Facebook should have never been able to buy Instagram. Instagram should be an independent company, not just a wing of Facebook. They didn't stop any of that shit.
Yeah.
Because they were paid not to. Paid to do that. Government politicians are bought through campaign donations, through political action committees. Yeah, and that is how the money goes in. So the amount of dark money in U.S. politics is crazy. Dark money, meaning you don't even know who did it. So I've got a big old pile of cash and I'm some company. I can go buy a policy and never have to be accountable for it. That's nonsense. It's corruption. Make it expensive to be a politician and only rich people can afford democracy. Is really what it comes down to.
It's democracy or some form of socialism for the rich, and savage, brutal capitalism for the poor.
It's like the prison planet from Dune. Seleucus Secundus. What was the? The emperor, the empire was on one planet, but they built these terrible, torturous prisons all throughout the planet. It was just like the worst, awfulest place. Then the emperor moved to another planet, which was like a paradise planet, and took it over, and it was beautiful. But the original planet became the cradle of civilization, but it was this prison planet. So if somebody can emerge from this stinking hellhole, they go into the Sardaukar, which is basically the army. And the way that the army gets recruits is that there is poverty in America. If you are poor and you need a job, you can become a soldier. I mean, there's professional soldiers too who do it for way different reasons and but they don't get compensated like that much better for it either. But in any event, in Dune, yeah, it's all they intentionally torture their population to produce soldiers. But no one's producing soldiers here. It's just greed and craziness, and no one's putting all this pain and suffering to great use. It's just a bunch of pain and suffering. It's also, it's just not good. It's so bad. So bad. Okay, but what's awesome? We actually are in the only country where we can say this shit out loud, and technically we're allowed to. Go ahead and try this in Saudi Arabia, or any monarchy, and you and your family will be just like, that's it, no more. You will experience the torture prisons. Dude, but here's the point. In a democracy, we're supposed to express our points of view. We're supposed to talk. We're supposed to debate. We're supposed to express. We're supposed to make art. This is a form of art. This is a form of expression. We're supposed to do this stuff so that we can all listen to each other and figure out who's got the best idea so that we can do the best idea. That's how we get better. If you break down the ability to make new ideas, you're stuck with the ones you have. And guess what's not holding still? Technology. That's why all of this government stuff is so in the limelight now. It's because technology is just rolling forward. Putting a cell phone in everyone's hands. You can't do that old form of corruption anymore. Oh, recording all of these backroom deals and transactions on a server, and then you can spit them out later. That's also going to jank up people's, nefarious shit. It's like, it's technology that's revealing all of this. It's technology and the push and the putting of the technological power in people's hands that is causing us to even know this stuff is happening. And good people. Matt Taibbi, who printed the Twitter files, hero, absolute journalistic hero, best of his generation, definitely the story of his generation. The Twitter files, cracked it, suffered greatly for publishing it. No one else. I mean, I don't even know who else could do it. I guess they had a bunch of people. Schellenberger did a bunch of stuff.
Dude. Yeah, and they were so ruthless to him when he went. Rude to him when he went.
They turned the IRS loose on him. Who's going to jail for turning the IRS loose on Matt Taibbi? Somebody okayed that. They should go to jail. That's illegal. It's illegal to harass journalists. I want my journalists to know everything and tell me. That's what their job is. That's what I want them to do. But no journalists. We can't have journalists. Why? Because your ideas suck so bad you can't expose them to light and they still work?
Yeah.
Vampire ideas. What the fuck?
That's the only way those ideas work.
Exactly.
They don't because they don't stand up.
They don't.
Question.
And that means they shouldn't be enacted because they're going to hurt people. They're out of sync with the natural world. The natural world of wisdom of the crowd. The crowd is actually wiser than any one individual in the crowd. There is so much pollution that we're fighting through here.
Yeah. I vote switching games after this.
Okay, let's do it.
My head is
exploding
with this game.
It doesn't help that I'm talking so much.
Good.
Dude, let's switch subjects from fixing corruption in our world. What are you working on? What kinds of projects are you working on? Personally.
So yeah, I'm been making my home all nice to be in, and I have chickens, but I've lost 2 of them in the last 2 days.
To predators.
Predators. They know where they are now. They found them. Yeah. My flock has been discovered.
I love you got a flock, dude. That's so cool. I love that.
So yeah, got them all buttoned in for the night early before we started this.
Nice.
Then
is there a chicken alarm that can go off if the chickens aren't where they're supposed to be or something? I wonder if there's a chicken alarm.
No, I mean yeah, I could IoT some stuff, but I'm not doing that yet. But I do have Wi-Fi that reaches out there.
Yeah.
I have Wi-Fi that reaches out there.
It means the chickens are still in the yard. Something like that. Cool. I'm sorry, I cut you off.
Yeah, I have Wi-Fi out in the yard, so I'll be able to put some cameras out there. But I'm just waiting till Christmas time.
That makes sense.
Let's see, and then I'm about to embark on this workshops for creating this small business governance model for a decentralized manufacturing startup.
I love this.
And so we're a funded Project Catalyst project.
Yep.
And we were funded in Fund 10. So that's underway. We've been writing a survey of, we're kind of trying to scope out the types of governance we're going to be thinking about when we consider when we create this model. So it's like a survey of the landscape. And yeah, that's one of the things that I'm working on. And then there's one of my friend CMOS. He's got this really good idea for
victory. That's all we do is win. We just win. We're winners.
all I
and
do
we
is
win.
win.
And we're just like we start winning and then we continue winning. Occasionally there's a little winning in the middle. It's like a winning sandwich. It's like winning, and then like winning in the middle. And it's like a big delicious victory of winning.
Huh?
Woohoo!
This many layers of winning.
There's too much winning. There's too much winning. Let's go to a game where we're gonna lose.
4-5. Yeah, that's right.
Let's go for it.
Let's go lose more.
Look, it's a new system. I got banana humans. I've got demon heads with super shotguns. Well, more like steer, not necessarily demons.
I think they're doing a throwbacks chapter.
Oh, like a previous incarnation.
Yeah, previous portions of the map like that are from.
Oh, I see. Like recycling.
Several seasons back, and weapons. They've been doing a lot of new weapons recently.
That's cool. I think I have to change the way this is. This game is
game
being displayed on my screen.
Chapter. Oh, hell yeah!
Yeah, this will work. It's good
But-
enough.
Let's see. Wow. Yeah.
So like like when so the middle class gets the shaft, starting in the 1970s.
And CMOS onboards Cardano.
CMOS onboards Cardano. Nice. What's CMOS?
Onboards the world. To Cardano.
Onboards the world. Can't happen fast enough. Too bad that our governments are attacking crypto and like trying to destroy it so they can do it themselves. Because
we'll just teach people more about it and make it easier for them to learn. That's the plan.
That's right.
That's the goal.
That's right.
We just educate better, you know.
You make sense to me.
Like Dale said, do what they're not willing to do.
Do what they're not willing to do. Totally. Dude, we lost Dale. Dude, I totally wanted to talk to Dale. Like that was such a good conversation.
Yeah. Where did he go?
I
think he thought we ended it.
No. We want him to. We didn't end shit.
I did.
I didn't end shit.
I know.
I just disappeared.
I know. We just
All
went
right.
a little breaky break.
Reboot Valley. Maybe his cell phone decided to take a dirt nap. Okay, so I'm gonna add a friend.
Bedtime in Chile.
Probably. Okay, so I'm looking for a party.
Okay.
I'm gonna go. Dude, this interface is the most invasive shit. Hey, I got an idea. I'd just like to play the game. Here, come to my party. We've got Lewis PR97. He's in a joinable party with 2 other people. You gonna play with these guys?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, I think I'm gonna say.
Where are you? Are you in here? I'm not seeing you online.
I'm here.
Oh, there you are.
I don't know what the heck's happening. Is playing.
Why
Okay,
can't
in
I
lobby.
join
Okay, never
your
mind.
Party?
You can't join my party.
I can invite you to my party.
Wait. I say
but I can't
trio.
join your party.
Trio no fill. I'm gonna go squad. Squad no fill.
Go over to me and invite me. Hit X.
Okay, so I press the plus sign and it doesn't do that, right? What is
No,
what's the
just
button?
hit X. X. Maybe
Okay,
hold
did
it.
that?
Hold
Yeah,
X over my name.
Dude, I swear to
Tap
God,
it.
that's what I'm doing. Tap. Yeah, and then it dumps me in this menu. Isn't that crazy?
Alright, well, I'm gonna invite you to my party and then.
Wait. Okay, never mind. Cool. Okay, we'll go a little.
We're all level 1 anyway.
Okay. Okay, and I'm ready.
Alright.
Dude.
Are you want to play trio or just doubles?
Let's play doubles.
Alright.
Trio.
Yeah.
So we'll say rank, duo, and ready. Oh my god, that took so much. It took so much.
You made it.
I did.
You can congratulate yourself.
Do you think all of this crazy interface stuff is good or bad?
What do you mean?
I mean that there are 75 layers of information between me and this game. There's just
they are making
look at
it
this.
more complicated.
Look at this. Way more complicated. I mean, it's just like blah 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 blah. Keep up with this. Keep up with this.
Well, it's all these mini games, dude. That's why. That's all that shit is down
I think they're
there.
missing the point. This is supposed to be a game. It's supposed to be fun.
It's a game engine. It's like a platform engine, and they run all these seasons and sell this content. But then
I feel like it's a bunch of
other people
shareholders.
can build games in there.
I feel like we're playing on a corporation's brainstem with this shit. With so much, like, we found ourselves inside the skull of some giant.
They're not
entity.
filtering the information
Oh, wow.
enough for you.
Dude, there's nothing available. I haven't played any of these. Where are we going? Wailing Woods, Dirty Divot. Dude, I'm just following you.
Shifty shaft, greasy grub.
Where should we go? Where should we go? You pick a.
Let's
you
go
pick
to
a,
Pleasant Park.
Pardon me. Okay, we're gonna be launching in 5, 4, 3, 2, launch. I think I see you. Or else I see another person. Oh. All kinds of nerds over here. All kinds of nerds. Dude, we are landing in a hot zone. Hot zone. Hot zone.
Hot.
It's muy caliente in this zone, is what I'm trying to say. Muy caliente. Cabrón. Muy caliente. The fuck? There's no guns in this world. Is that cool? It doesn't seem cool to me.
Go in here. Go in here.
Alright, alright, alright. Okay.
I got
one.
gun. Good.
Alright. I'm not gonna die from bullet exposure. So this is an old map. It totally shows. Oh, sorry. I grabbed your bullets. Tell me if you need those. I'm gonna go upstairs.
Sorry.
This looks kind of janky, this world.
Got someone coming in.
We got someone dying in our front porch. She's only got 12 rounds. Cheapskate. Alright, where did you go? Okay, I'm with you. I'm following you. You got way closer to 10,000 hours in this than I do.
I'm kind of hunting people. We should probably loot. Get shield.
Yeah, no shit. Do you have one?
No shield. Let's go into these houses.
There's a time message coming our way. Whoa, someone's shooting us. There's time travel on top of everything else. Pump shotgun. You want that shotgun?
No.
I will use that. I will use that goddamn shotgun. Fuck. Where's their? That was enough.
There's some shield.
Oh yeah, get some shields rocking.
There's only one.
Go for it. Stink bomb, submachine gun. Here's a pump shotgun. You need a shotgun? Fuck. Where's these bullets coming from? Okay, they're over here. He's down.
Yep.
Piece of dog meat. There's one right over here. These people think they're invulnerable. It's insane.
Yeah.
There's some shields.
Numb nuts. You drink those. I need ammo.
We need everything. I got 3 types of shotgun.
Look out.
I'm with you. God dang it. Hold on. Oh, I'm down. Ah, shit.
Damn it.
Football guy got us. Ready up.
Yep.
Practice makes perfect, and here comes more practice.
Here comes more practice. Dun, 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 dun.
The reward for doing a good job is more work. The reward for work is more work.
The reward for good work is more work.
That's exactly correct, Van Nystat. Thank you for reminding us of that eternal truth. You know, with all the money that's spent on this system, finding match in 15, 16, 17, why is that number going up and not down? Is it not committed to getting us to play this game more? No. It wants us to live in the menus and buy things. It makes money in the menus. That's why it wants us in the menus. Evil.
Yeah.
Evil.
Right. Evil. Seth says he wants to play, so we
Heck
should
yes, Seth.
drop
Let's
out.
freaking go.
So go to the lobby, and I'm sending him the link to this. Or maybe we should. Hopefully he's ready.
Do you want to send him the link and then we just keep rocking? Oh, party leader isn't ready.
To the yeah.
Lobby return.
Discord.
Returning to the lobby void. Well, that's really cool. You were working on some chicken stuff. I've been working on some music stuff. I'm trying to get together a band practice night of the week, like maybe a Wednesday. And sitting out, Sir Blaster. Okay. Sitting out. How do you even...
do that? Yes. Ready up.
Ready up. Nut bag.
Come on.
I'm
gonna play.
A practice night. I'm in this harmonium class right now, and so I go and learn some harmonium on Wednesday nights, and that's going to be over in 2 weeks. And so I'm trying to get Garrett and Daniel to chill out and make some music on Wednesday nights, so you can like have like a regular musical-based check-in. Like, this is the music I produced. This is what I've added to the track. This is what's going on with my lab. This is what's going to move forward there. It's like music scrum.
That's dude. I know Daniel would like that.
Daniel's gonna love it, and I think the regular timing of it is gonna be great. We're gonna combine it with a Bible study. We're gonna put them together. We're gonna talk about the Dionysian influences on Saint John, and then we're gonna make some music.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Right?
Where is Seth?
He's sitting out, is what it says. What can I say? I can manage him. I can mute him.
Just
if I manage him, manage team member. There's nothing to manage. I can just close it. You can't really manage him.
Hey,
with all this money they're spending on development, fix the menu. That's not real. Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. He's got that complex streaming setup with phone and laptop.
Sorry, I shouldn't have bailed.
There we go. No, you're fine, dude. Sir Blaster's fast. We have determined this.
He's
Seth has the magic. He's got the speedy magic.
All right, I'm in the waiting room.
He's in the waiting room.
You're in the waiting room, sitting in the waiting room, 'cause they can't stand up. I have one Sir Blaster entry, which I have allowed into our situation. We are waiting for a second one. Usually there's a second one coming with video situations. You guys, I think we're being taken advantage of. I think our eyeballs are getting a little bit of overkilled on this thing.
Testing, testing. Can you hear me?
Yes, correct. Can hear you.
Perfect.
Oh.
There are so many weird. They just have a billion game types.
Yeah, dude.
Hey, what's shaking, bacon?
Hey.
All right. Good to see you, Seth.
There's your little bubbly
Yeah.
bub.
Nice. Is everybody ready up? If you're lost in the menu, you can be forgiven. It's very labyrinthian in there.
Nice. None of us. This first gameplay.
I actually played the season a few days ago.
It's on a different account, huh?
You can choose the drop point then.
Oh, I don't know much.
Still though, we're all not ready now.
Okay.
Oh, there it goes. But now it's right. It got right in the end. Hey, it's super fun to play with you, Seth, when you call it out. When you call out shit like, "Hey, here's the enemies over here," and also we should exchange gear. We should get really good at exchanging gear with each other. Everybody gets a shotgun and full shields, and then we move.
I agree.
Well, we can speed up that process by sharing. So we should call out what we got and what we got going on. Where are we headed? Where are we headed, Sir Blaster?
Let's go.
You pick it on the map.
Let's go Dusty Divot.
Nice. Guy was kind of rocking out. And then it'll do something happy like that, like have a bunch of dancing. That's very sweet. All right. Calling the drop here. 5, 4, 3, 2. Jesus. I guess we're gonna go 1. Wow, that is extremely close.
I've been tuning in to you guys talking for a while, maybe like 45 minutes.
Oh, nice, man.
I was wrapping up some stuff at work.
That's cool. So we've got a lot of the ranting already out of our system by this point in the game. So you get the more pleasant side of us, which we're like more placid and docile, just like the government wants us. JK.
Are you though?
Are you though?
Let's see.
I got some shields.
They went back to chapter 1, which means that shields are a lot harder to find. And
we were noticing that. We were noticing that dynamic on the last one. Who's shooting? I got a shotgun. And I got some shields. I've also got a bunch of med packs.
Med packs are highly important with this season.
You make sense to me. I'm gonna share these with you guys when we need them, or proactively. We're in a janky bathroom.
Yeah.
This whole thing just reeks of like. It's a little seedy. I guess is the kind way to say it.
So I don't know if you noticed, but I ended up. Oh, you got crazy.
Sounds going crazy, Sir Wolcott. Where's the gunshot coming from?
How about now? Am I better?
Good job. You fixed it.
You hear me?
You're perfect.
Yeah.
That was a very quick fix. God dang it. I gotta go interact with this person. Nerd jackets over here. Down.
Nice.
We got more. We got more nerds.
I don't have enough ammo for this.
I don't either. Pop his shield. Unless he has more. Yeah, pop his shield.
These people have nothing.
Yeah.
Well, so do we.
Bots.
Are they bots?
Maybe.
Is that a bot? Jesus.
It's possible. They throw a lot of bots in. Some depends on how many.
Well, they were heavily underfunded from a rifle perspective.
Yeah.
There's a grenade. Does anyone need health? Sir Blaster, come here. I got health for you. Okay, come here, you guys. How do I do this?
What do you got? Do you got minis? Oh, wait a second. What is this?
There's a I just put 2 health packs down there. I think somebody threw something over top of it though.
Health packs?
I just threw 2 med kits down and then somebody built a building on top of it.
Oh, we have. Oh shit.
There should be 2 med packs right down here. Unless something weird happened. You guys, one of you guys has the med packs, right?
Maybe. Oh yeah, I have the med packs.
You should use them.
But oh, Seth here.
Here you go. Okay, nice.
Thank you.
A submachine gun. Here's another tactical shotgun. Ooh, tactical shotgun.
So I've been playing through Assassin's Creed Mirage. The game is so fun.
Tactical shotgun. Very tasty.
Assassin's Creed. I played some of that. I don't remember which one.
Let's head towards the lake.
I'm headed towards Sir Wilcott.
I'm trying to get some more loot.
I think, yeah, he's looting over here.
I'm trying to loot. There's a lot of space over here. I guess we could,
They sure made this game much easier in later seasons.
Really?
Well, this is pretty hard. Wouldn't you say?
It's different. It's just OG Fortnite.
Is it okay if I think it's lame?
Yeah.
Okay, I think it's kind of lame.
This
was
map?
kind of lame in the day.
I just this is. I mean, I guess I take it all back. It could get worse.
There's a lot of firing out to the south.
I will deal with it and stop complaining. How about that? Who are we shooting at? Oh, I see. Is that it? I think we have to finish that guy or he'll come get us.
You think?
I'm pretty much
Got him!
Okay, I got shields. Sir Blaster, I got some shields. Alright, how are we gonna do this, dude? Let's do this right here. Ah, well, don't waste the shots.
You guys are above us? No.
Oh, there's one right here.
Oh, I don't have any more ammo.
Fucking
Down one.
grenade launcher.
Fuck it, dude. Whoa.
There's a grenade launcher there.
I got a pistol, a
crazy.
blue pistol, and I'm going with it.
Hey, Sir Wilcott, you got
weapon,
shields?
Baby.
Right,
Full shields. I don't have any shields to carry.
Okay, I got some shields for you here, buddy. Where are you at? Sir Blaster, come back
Finishing
here.
a guy off.
Okay. Continue with your murder.
Is that a blue? Yeah.
It's
Tactical shotgun, very
really
nice, very nice.
It's common.
Okay, come back here, Sir Blaster. I got some shields
Oh,
for
there
you.
you go. Okay, here you are.
I go like this, and then I go like this, and then I go like that. Brilliant.
You can jump over the barbed wire fence very easily. Straight
Cool.
put your hands on it, you're invincible.
Invincible!
Razor wire, not to me. Oh, I got a rift to go.
I have one. Let me carry it.
Okay.
Don't throw it. Okay, yeah. There you go.
You guys, we gotta run. We gotta go towards the thingy.
Those things you just pull the trigger.
Oh,
and
there's
like,
shield
drink.
mushrooms in here.
Yeah.
All right,
Other
shields.
shields. Oh, there's over there.
Shield mushrooms. Okay, I'm with you guys.
Where'd you put them in? Where were those minis?
Oh.
Where are those minis?
I got the I got some mini shields. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, were they on the ground though? Right?
I have them in my hand. If you want them.
Oh.
Here you go.
If you picked them up, it's alright. I just want to carry. I'm looking for shield to carry. If there's extra shield. Oh, here's some in this thing.
Here's some med pack.
Actually, no, that is not shield.
Alright, that's gonna have to do. Boy, things are a lot more sparse.
It does seem like this is very spread out.
There's a goddamn gnome out here.
Base out here.
I got a gnome.
A fucking gnome, dude?
No, dude. There was a...
Got him.
Okay, you're over here.
Literally took no health.
Okay, there's some mushrooms. There's some shield mushrooms.
Yeah, that's the ones I was talking about earlier.
Gather.
I got some more minis over here.
I can carry him. I can carry him.
Okay.
Suppressed pistol.
We are good.
Don't need it. Alright, I do want to swap some shit around here.
These mushrooms are
Alright, we gotta
very
head for
weak.
zone. That was the sound of
These
the
are not,
zone coming
these
in
do
on
not
us.
have a lot of psilocybin in them.
How do
Sorry,
you know?
where are you headed? Okay, I'm with
To
you guys.
zone?
Zone, yeah, exactamo zone.
What if the shields actually are just straight up psilocybin because like you're tripping so hard that you don't realize you're getting shot.
Woohoo! These bullets don't mean
you're
shit.
not actually taking health.
That'll last a little while, huh?
3.5 hours.
Oh, we can use this rift. You want to go for it?
Hang on a sec, hang on, guys.
Wait for Paul.
Hey, hang on.
Wait
You got
for
some
Paul.
nerds. You got some nerds. There's nerds here. Nerds behind you. Hold on. Okay, there's nerds over there. There they are, right there. You see them?
Yep. They're going up the zip.
Oh, they're getting high zone. Let's hit this rift.
Yeah, let's just hit this rift. Ready?
Don't monkey jump. Okay, where are we headed?
Let's land on him.
Let's go. Let's go further in. Let's go further in.
We're already on him.
Where are you guys? You guys are way back there.
I fucking died.
Kill my friends, you fucks.
God.
Where are you?
Right,
where are you,
going down
pieces
the
of dog shit? Okay, that was aggressive. Alright, shoot. I had my camera off that whole time. No big deal. No big deal.
Did that at the end of the last stream.
No big deal.
No big deal. Yeah, we should just went in. You're right.
You guys.
That was,
all good. Who cares? We're living and learning. It's a game. We're having fun. Woo! We had some good shit.
Bum bum bum.
Yeah, I had a.
Seth, did you figure out your camera?
Nah, I just gave up on it.
Oh,
okay.
Alright. Oh, they.
Okay, we got a quitter. We got a quitter.
Quitter. Hey, where's your camera, Paul?
Totally.
Hey, yeah. What are you talking about?
It's broken. It's broken.
A simple civilian
it's broken.
hungry for turtle justice.
There we go. There we go.
All right, I'm gonna play one more of these, and then I'm gonna go to bed.
Okay, one more layer.
Need it.
I love it. Let's do it. One more layer.
Everybody, break a tree.
Pick a place. Pick a place. And then I'll get a tree.
Break the tree really quick. Let's go. Oh, this is Peter's last one. See, that's the thing. Like, all of the main spots that I know are going to be hot.
Pick a non-hot spot.
Or don't. Doesn't matter.
Tomato temple.
We're made of light. We can do
Jump.
anything.
3, 2, 1, go.
Jumping.
This is a hot drop.
This is a hot drop.
It shouldn't be.
Alright.
Hot drop would have been tilted.
Alright, so we're just gonna land on this building and this little area.
And kill our enemies.
Which
are defined as people who look exactly like us. That's how you know they're enemies.
Funny.
Just kidding.
It's when they're dressed in suits with red and blue ties.
I got a boogie bomb. That seems insane. I bet this is some kind of joke.
Jump.
It's not a real gun.
That makes them dance.
It makes them dance.
Yeah,
it's like they lose mobility.
It seems
you're
like a
dancing that right.
It does actually seem like a joke. And that's hilarious that we're making jokes out here getting shot at by the natives. I think it's absolutely hilarious. Right behind you. What's up? What's up? Somebody's got a gun down here. What's going on? What's going on?
We got a zip liner to our left.
I am sporting
have
multiple
9 more
multiple
shells.
shotguns. Multiple shotguns.
I need more
Whoa.
ammo.
This guy down here.
Now me. Seth, to your right, in front of you. Up above you, Paul, to your right.
Okay.
Ah, damn, I'm down.
Nice, dude! Nice!
I'm out of all forms of ammunition. Where are you, buddy? Where are you?
Res.
Fucking. Someone's throwing up or eating.
Good. Whoa, what is that?
What is that noise, yo?
I was having some chips, bro.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh,
You should
yeah.
mute yourself.
Yeah.
That's my bad.
Just kidding.
Uh,
Sound like a dog. Oh, where are you? Where are you? Where are you?
Was hungry.
That's hilarious. Well, I have
You're good.
I have no shots. I have no ammunition. How do we just kill 4 people and there's no guns? Anybody got
Yeah,
any
there's no guns.
bullets?
You gotta go to the other side of this thing.
What in the actual fuck is going
Seth
on?
has.
I killed someone with my fucking hammer. That was insanity. What in the actual fuck is going on? Is anyone down?
Use one of those minis, Seth. Use one of the oh god, yeah, that guy was right behind you.
The fucking fuck. Where are you guys?
Carded.
Carded? Where's Sir Blaster? Fuck.
Yeah, run over that card. Just pick it up. That's me. Alright.
Alright, do I have you
Here
guys?
go, some,
They
get
have both
Seth
of you?
before you get Seth before you reboot. No, you don't have Seth. You don't have
I have
Seth.
no idea
get
what's-
Seth. Get Seth. Go back.
I am so sorry. I have no idea what's going on. But here's what I know. I got one card and I'm in front of a reboot band. Then I'll figure out the other part. Fucking fuck! I yelled that quite loud into the
There
mic.
goes get Seth.
Okay, great. Okay, you're right. You're right. Hang on, damn it. Okay. One more. We
Good
should do
though.
one more.
You did. All right. You
Let's go
did.
one more. We can't go out on that one.
You
Alright.
did really good though, Paul. You did.
Nice. Well,
You
I
played
had a
really well.
shotgun. Oh, those nerds.
You ran out of ammo, and then
I had 4 guns with 0 shots. I said a bunch of empty chambers. Let's do. I know you wanted to bail, but that was a short one. Let's do one more. One more?
yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that was like 4 minutes.
This is fun. Are we all
Yeah.
Are we all ready up?
It says waiting for party leader. It's
It
gone.
does get weird
It's
there at
fine.
the end.
Yeah.
Let me guess, they're not assigning any programmer hours to fixing the actual game. They're like, dude, make a better skirt. Make a psychedelic skirt that explodes.
That explodes.
Make it look like you're
Everywhere.
on ecstasy while you're seeing the skirt.
There you go.
I like the hot drop. I like the hot drop. That was fun.
Yeah, that was fun.
Quitting, dude. Well, somebody else figure out. Let's just go back to Dusty Depot because we did all right there. On the note of quitting, I'm actually leaving my current university. And I'm technically dropping out for a semester, and I'm applying to Tennessee Knoxville.
Oh, that's awesome. Nice. Are you going to change majors or a same kind of focus, different place?
I'm not sure yet whether I'm going to change or not.
You got plenty of time to figure it out. That's the cool part about figuring it out.
Yep.
It takes as long as it takes. Okay, I'm going to jump in 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Jumping. There's so many parts of this game I just don't understand. Okay.
Some would say that's the beauty of it.
Someone say that's what?
Some would say that's the beauty of it.
I'm gonna make your volume louder. The beauty, cause it's not understandable. So goddamn confusing.
Uncomprehendable.
Don't know what's going on. Almost ever. It's like a mystery. How often in your life do you just not know what's happening? Very rarely. I got shields. But you can only do 2. Something about this universe doesn't want you to be all shielded up. It's like, that's enough.
Yeah, those
You have to
different
work
kinds
harder.
of shields.
Dude, I see more shields. This is insane. What is going on? Oh, who's that person? That was you. I got shields. Here, never mind. I can actually use this one. Weird. I might be at full shields.
Yeah, you can only use the small ones up to 50, and then you can use the bigger pots further.
Nice. I'm at full shields. Oh, here's another little. I got 4 little shield bottles for you guys. All you have to do is come find me, and I will lay these sweet shields on you. I got 2 guns at the same time.
Bring
Of the
it.
same model.
I got a legendary chug jug over here.
Okay, where are you?
How do those work, Seth? Have you used one of those?
Here,
Can you just
here
drink
you
that
go.
infinitely?
I don't know. Let me see what you got. Oh, I have no idea what that is. I think a chug jug is just like full shields.
Pardon me. Dude, was your near-death experience part of the reason why you're changing schools?
It made me figure it out.
You make sense to me. Kind of put an exclamation point at the end of the sentence.
Yeah. Hey Peter, come get these pots. Oh, actually, you can't use them. Never mind.
I can give her some C4 maybe.
There's a meteorite.
Wait,
on
how
display
many are
up
there?
here. That's insane.
2.
Alright.
Learning experience. Okay, so we're gonna go apple. I think I'm gonna keep this open. Okay, we have raided this place. This place is done. There's no more stuff in here. Yep, I'm wrong. There's an assault rifle. Porta bunkers are everywhere. Ubiquitous.
You need
Okay,
some
there's a-
height? Someone trying
There's
to
a really
gangbang
nice
you
shotgun.
from above?
Dude, there's no long-range weapons in this game. Oh, I just
There.
got... Not really.
Shit,
Here's a
Rex.
tactical shotgun if
No?
someone wants it. That's a tactical shotgun. It's on the scope. It's on the radar.
Alright, where are we going?
No
I don't
idea.
see any more shit around here.
I think that other one's cooler. Alright. There's a...
I'm gonna go grab that shotgun.
Yeah, that shotgun's grabbable. Here's 2 more shotguns. Here's another tactical shotgun and another tactical shotgun. I don't know why there's 3 shotguns in here.
one of these cooler than the other one? Yeah, this one's cooler. Cooler. There's more tactical shotguns.
What color?
Rust.
Gray.
Yes.
Get that junk out of here.
Get that junk out of here. I roll with green and above.
I've got a suppressed submachine gun and a light machine gun.
What's good about these cars if you can't drive them? I can drive this one. They give you the golf cart. Of course they do. Dude, you want to get in this golf cart? I don't know where we're going. I got a golf cart. Go for it, yo.
Yeah, can I ride a cart?
Let's go up here, yo.
Yeah, dude, I can.
Okay, hang on a sec. Where are we headed? Hey, we got a golf cart to go wherever we're going. Let's go.
Dude.
Hey, love. Are you okay? Squeetsanitsa just got home. This is perfect. Perfect last round. Okay, so where are we headed? Yo, this map is trash. Trash.
Yeah, no. This map is built for people who build.
It's fucking huge. Like, where am I?
Whoa, you had a shopping cart over there. That was insanity.
I think it just came flying down at us. I'm gonna drink that pot really quick.
Yeah, drink that pot. There's a submachine gun. It's suppressed.
I figured that pot was.
It probably lives in a culture where the media is owned by the elite. That's why it's suppressed.
Alright. It's a controlled area.
It's a controlled area, yo. Alright, I'm back in this. I'm back in this golf cart. I'm liking this golf cart. There's a lot of grass. Hey, we got contact.
No, I just shooting over there.
Ah, friendly fire.
I wish.
Friendly fire in this game?
Wait, someone's getting shot. You guys are shooting each other?
Seth shot at me. Hey, look, there's someone over here.
Okay. We're fast and hard to hit in this thing. I like that. Maybe I just run up on these guys and you kill them. How about that?
How about it?
I still don't see them. Oh, they're down there? Is that what's going on?
There they are.
I'm with you.
Up above?
I'm with you. Need a little bit more range on my gun here.
This thing is throaty.
How do you get up there? You gotta take that thing up there. Take the stupid zip line. I'm gonna get the zip line. Oh, there's another nerd over here. Coming in on our left. Oh, here comes another one. That was Jason. He had crazy devil wings. There's Spider-Man.
There we go. Come here.
Spider-Man's
Dude,
dead.
there's something wrong with my game.
I'm probably gone. Yeah, I'm gone.
God dang it. Nerds everywhere. Nerds for days. What's a long-range gun in here, dude?
The suppressed is decent.
Suppressed assault rifle. Suppressed submachine gun. Okay. Assault rifle, light machine gun. That looks awesome.
My game was glitching, dude.
Are you dead? Did you die?
Behind this tree.
I'm dead.
Seth is.
Okay, did we get the card? Someone have that sweet card. Oh!
Yeah.
Their guns are great.
Rifle.
I'm
Let's
down.
go.
Yeah, that was
You died.
insane. I'm following you. Hang on, there he is. Shit. Alright.
That was crazy. I was not used to them having that kind of range.
Done.
I thought I could stick my little head over that hill, and they were like, ha ha ha. This is exactly what I was waiting for. Gentlemen, this was insanely fun.
They were waiting for us.
Yeah.
This was very, very fun.
Great.
You guys have a fantastic rest of your week, and take her easy.
Yeah, thanks. You too. See ya.
Later, guys. See ya.
You too. Peace. Night.